be so small difference depending of the current condition and the changes. Frame to be shattered things to that fifth shattered this that is and to giving up that stick this fella she shot that there are chasing up to proud of him what it is since that there are really type of divas that's several time for charter side for copper to buy subsidy but realistic it is same to watchers a fee of a friend better than a thought is user into Sutter Jupiter the fellow smiles you see child that better the sound shoot up to but you is up big to the far. Alright, here it is, catch you killed instantly. Alright, killing. Alright, this person will be first war to ask what takes this kind of personality to impress them. You will be inside of the person came. Alright. And then depending on the likeliness, there will be an option how fast you will be. So if something, what about the cane with it instantly to recognize how the person themselves and changing the likeness always simpler to match to the price you pay a liking. Of course this is easy discussion but again so our discussion are easy. We don't decide to the town to cut it to attack it. There we go by there. You could do spend with what you can to the sea to the pub, but you can spend to be the something you can. You can't even spend for the rent to you the car it does that it be fat. You the cool up because you see well can it is. Sam, like it's in besides the pen to the farm, to the part to the sense you to find me using your to the farm not display the dead and dust in a simple part because of my system. Man, it is an optional condition and server operation. Leave the server and use your own config. If this kind of is absolutely option, whatever is absolutely option. So you can have any kind of the possibility to give and buy the condition. There is other sound to about this not making more friend for the such as if for the data to the final to the call this saying is the telecall that just was seen to the common thing inside peace sky to give us now what is it so to show a pray game for keep the fish busy. We don't know when it's day for free and for two. I think it's already something like that actually. Yes it is, I'm pretty sure of the option actually that make the poor friend for give us up for the switch off if you don't want to use it. Shut about the status correct you factor see the characters you have a third thing the crowd is separate minimum 7 maximus you don't need to touch the game for your to the file to the file just the character you gotta feed it touching profile that it is a better test the fact that this that is the paper to the pen just the character system is to access the power to pretend how the sum of discover you got to better and option for how the sum of the carriers discover what it can do the turn to the always is in you have a maximum easiness in the default value but put the default value simple that you are in the menu in the first able to yourself to dictate it how the will be played again. I say giving the first everything when you go game simple to analyze what kind of the player is going to play it, so therefore all the config will be scripted by this kind of system. Well, it's not amazing in the thought, but it's still a thought anyway, an idea, and definitely issue here with this absolutely separating. Well, not separating. It's giving immersion anyway, and like any option, giving immersion. It's simple as shoot together, where did it shoot it? Did it not cut to the fish up? Pyramid that the purpose to the set to see what people. Permanent point of view to job is self-dividation. Satisfaction when the capacity in the top of the car capitals. It's a place that has a different friend to some people out there can't lose of attention. See before they got a pretty car, part parks and you're a dream. Look at that load, not no sense of pain, it's time to cut it down. 1, 2, rest cussing, copies, my fat therapy. I don't think the lack of erasure even affected at all. I think so to play ability, customers ability while granted players off. Many things indeed. Alright, the first thing is even all the marketings, you have to solid product to people will be. When I'm here accessing, I'm not even thinking about anything. When I'm here how I want a product, first looking for products and that is up with the action. So what is the product, what they want? They want an instant gratification integration. This is instant gratification already too much. But how well it works in the so-called machine, everything has to run. Here it's got to unilateral. I say a custom. I want the ultimate custom what the people needs and interesting. So, as like in everything the warriors are a basis of the interest of the day, self-organizing unit entities, it's a decision. In the same token, we can talk about the gaming method, how you pull the games. What you say? I come in here to customization about the gameplay, the 10 different things what keep the game not to be achieving it. You see, number 1 is the simple in the game itself is the scope. It is the game itself about what is it able to shoot there, what you are open. The second thing is what it is the gameplay, the control method of the steering, about everything, commands. One of the things is using any kind of the petty heralds. What I'm calling here, like hands and fingers, but again, control method, unless you can be friendship or anything. The point here it is any kind of what you can input. So you have a kind of the input in the product. And that's the thing it is, how the control. The second thing is how it, of course, the response. One of the things is here is maintaining about the integration, about the scalability, immersion. Scalability is, it will be instant. Something is problem. It is. I cannot emphasize how much here comes about the game. Alright, let's talk about the general philosophy, what this gaming is all about. I'm just talking about the studio about that will make this game. Alright, I'm afraid of not talking about. Alright, this is hard talking about the gaming. Hard talking. Hard talking is something with use character language and using as in deep in-game hardcore language about the thing as possible. Though not necessarily in fashion. Hardcore is try to overage, try to pick in that detailful. It has to using as a session, but try to first be the top out of the character. But I'm here talking to hardcore. Is it I'm not saying anything. I'm just absolutely. Actually, what do you think? Well, they look at like making something change about it. You could be include all the millions people there. Yeah, there is a limitation. It's called the ultra or it was called the scale buffer packaging. And that's what I myself spotted on a few days ago. I could be doing it. I mean, other kid after this. I say I should not do this. Alright, look at this. There is money of the people. I mean, all the war is here. Girls, what you interesting about the flags is something fresh. But one of the things is, there's no in the country where everybody comes. Well, of course not, but there is countries where the most people comes. Yeah, that's it. You don't need to do it. Kuya. Mashulibum. Adila habola adihimolashum. Alright, you ready? I'm ready. Mutala adiasim. Shulam Adilla Mahadal. In Gulava. Everybody think there is a new kind of. Yeah, it looks like there is some stuff. Always a little bit changing about things. So it's not as hard, but I can use the interface. I say observability about what all information that is given here. And of course all the information what is not given about anything. I mean, I'm here talking about the real stuff, you know. Real stuff. Then we all know already what the real stuff could be. Just the cover Jason hard talking about the games. Yeah, what I'm talking about the game studio. How many people it has? We know it. Good. Alright, so if you're thinking that you can create an ultimate game, what it takes is simply implementing every single feature what all the community will be the user to come into forums and requesting and fulfilling them. And I've used a question where I tell the development money coming from. But anyway, if you're looking for the development this game studio, the general idea why for what kind of the customer they are building this game today, to the traditional customer, their common idea why in a single way do they try to get everybody playing the game. And this is the question has interested this game studio, the member of the game itself, what they wanna read this stuff. This Saturday the fun all off the same place. Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. I come from Austria. Yes, I come from Austria. I'm Mr. O15MIN. Get down! Move it! I'm not copied yet. Yeah. Yes! Yes! Yeah! Come on, the blood! Alright. Wait a second. You don't wanna get kicked up by anybody. Alright, there must be not only 1, 2, 3, but there is hundreds. Look at this. Jeez. Alright. Don't we already know already? Oh. Too late. Too slow indeed. But how easy mistake. Yeah, really untrue. I mean, now it's the worst word. Yes. Exactly. I was thought about that. I say, take it up for freedom. You may say, oh, I go military. I want the freedom. In the military, I'm not this amateur center. It takes me 10 years to be able to come and hold the country military forces. I prefer to do it in 10 minutes. I don't actually ask you every realize. I want to realize what suits me to realize. I want to get the imagine about the current things, but I'm not asking you to do it exactly how the real world is. I would be already not even to custom this. So education. What I'm hearing is ration to my way of life. That is going to be done to it. I'm looking at patient lasting. This might be interesting. Yes, ration. Are you gonna get inside? No pressure. Any pressure? What it is, a floor channel or what? I should be able to get inside. To the here it is given. I gotta say here it is. You switch it from to I. Just doesn't make any sense. Did you leave the country? So what? Other thing is due to the regular after for complaint. Yes. That a rather session to the get a better fight to the side that it could about the fam. Oh yes, that's right. Alright, I'm continuing. Again, this is now the talking to the issue of what I talked. It can be changed anyway. I don't hear the same hard pressed anyway. As I'm never hard pressed. Ever has been and never will been. Alright, have we seen it all? We have seen all. Here it is. It is a custom municipality. Did I already talk about it? Simply, if you have an important, the people should not think about that we should not able to disable and able to up. So they're afraid that they lose their work, nobody will be used. This is one of the issues we have in hand. So, meditation, it will mean everybody get the same exact content. All the content will be always used, as they say. Therefore, always you're handed with maximize it all the content with the player, the developer. It will be balancing all the objects, so you'll be always have the turnover you're able to all the time to get it. Is it the reason why, example, every single content communication balance itself. You never have picker, but you every time will be have a given activated every time to be something to have to hand, and if not, you can always yourself by your arm movements. So the only thing when we control here is the direction of the speed of the pace, how we can advance the same tunnel shooter. In this kind of case, we are asking attention to this studio development, to the basic principle. Again, it's a shit not to think about how we allow the players themselves the total control for themselves to create and take cover their own way vision how they want to do. This is what I'm asking is simple, not to the player conduct to force on them, but absolutely the player themselves the decision what to accept, absolutely want to do with the product. And here it goes, the same thing. So every single option in the game, every single parameter, every single numbers on the value is always in the game itself to the custom developer, whatever as well as always everything are. So we will build every games by custom separation fashion. So if you don't like it, change the value yourself. But of course, it shouldn't be over all a million values for performance space. There should be profiles already determined vibration or to high agitation. Basically, this guy should be thinking about if you have 1 million total dollars, you have a categories like a hierarchy pyramids. So after you can access them by getting down on the ladders. So every time you get the 10 NIFAP and every time we're going to fill up. So we have one pick and then we get those ladders. So we get 100,000, 1,000, 100 and only one mine option. Then it takes to the 10 different wallows. This is how the way it's done. So you will be infinitely extended to all the customers that follow the town of that. So you will pick it always the bigger hierarchy up. So the priority goes come to most like a gameplay custom simple graphic option, motion, cabinets and the physical values, the sounds, and obviously there is also the custom policy about the control inputs. We have to be enforcing about how this really should have done. There's no excuses that this isn't done. The fact is we kind of looking for the people find out about the culture and age for to take implication that they should be able to understand how able to what direction it is simple to supply to kind of see what the people are setting so that sort of it's always there was a tour to suggest so to help all the time of find the places what is suited to take on person needs. So everything is separated here. It will be not somehow able to handicaps. There is much more option how the things are proud and that there's much more information given a wallpaper for anybody will be done so they know what it's all about it is. Alright, you might be asking how here it is all okay, my basic the way how I do the game. Alright, let's go to question for checker platform parce que ça c'est bien. La vente quotidienne, ça se fait appel à la profondeur de ce un peu de fait ici si vous aimez. Ah ouais, pour la fête c'est mieux. Parce que c'est bien parce que c'est plus c'est bien. Voilà pour un masque ce soit la vie de les photopisser. La libération soin. Acheter pour le front le devoir de paiement. C'est voilà papa. Voilà parce que la lutte super. Non. Il faut c'est si pour le front. Voilà mon bien. My boys, guess it's alright, check it up on the put the hand here. Alright, check it up actually. It's getting a little slow down. I'm gonna figure back sooner or later. Caption of the subject to be